friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams again today. I have a very exciting announcement for you today. I'm going to be hosting, along with Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand, my good friend on BookTube, we are going to be hosting the Lord of the Read-Along in 2020. We are going to encourage ourselves and you to pick up The Lord of the Rings. This is a very intimidating series that has been sitting on my shelf for years and years and years. We're adding in The Hobbit, which isn't that intimidating, and honestly I've read it probably 3 or 4 times in my life. But it's also very fun, and it's kind of a prequel to the events of The Lord of the Rings. So we're going to read The Hobbit, and we're going to read The Lord of the Rings, and you're going to read with us. Yay! Finally, I have the motivation that I need to pick up this series, which for some reason has just been so intimidating to me. I've seen the movies, and I love them, but I've never picked up the books. I have a ton of family members who absolutely love them, and it's one of those series that I look at on my shelves and have a little bit of embarrassment or shame. Not really, because ultimately it's reading and that should never be a source of shame or embarrassment, I don't think. But there's a little piece of me that's like, Krista, you really should have read these books by now. But I haven't. So this is the year. 2020 is the year, and we are inviting you to join us. So here's how it's going to work. In January, we're going to be reading The Hobbit. These are all by JRR Tolkien. Have I said that? Shame. I should have said that. The Hobbit, we're going to be reading in January. It is technically classified as middle grade, I believe. It's a little high level for middle grade reading, but I believe that it is classified as middle grade. Very fun, quick read. I am very excited to read this again in January. Then we're going to be taking 2 months each for the rest of the books. So in February and March, we're going to read The Fellowship of the Ring. In April and May, we're going to read The Two Towers. And then June and July, we're going to read The Return of the King. So this read along really only lasts half the year, well, 7 months, which is just over half of the year. I think it will be really fun to read them together. We have set up a Goodreads group already called Lord of the Read-Along 2020. I will put the link in the description box below for you to join in the fun. There are already discussion posts up just as kind of get to know each other. We will not start any of the discussion until January. And I believe that we're going to have an opportunity for discussing the adaptation as well. Because my plan, I haven't even discussed this with Sarah, my plan is at the end of each month to watch the movie that coordinates with each of the books. So at the end of January, I'll watch the Hobbit movies. I believe there's 2 of them. And then the same for each of the other books towards the end of the 2 months once I finish the books. Most of the discussion for these books along the way will be happening on Goodreads. However, we also will be posting in Instagram as well using the hashtag LOTReadalong2020 is going to be our hashtag for this read-along event extravaganza. We would love for you to join in. Have you read these books before? Have you been intimidated by them like I have? Will this be your first time? Will this be your 100th time? We are inviting all of you to join in the fun. I know there are going to be parts that are a little slow, that might be a little hard to get through, but we're going to work through it together. So join us, join the fun for the Lord of the Read-Along 2020, reading The Lord of the Rings. I cannot wait. All of the information that I just talked about will be in the description box below, including the hashtags to use on Instagram and Twitter. I'm not on Twitter, but feel free to use the hashtag on Twitter. The Goodreads group will be down there. If you're not already friends with Sarah and I on Goodreads, please be our friend. Join in the fun on the Goodreads group and just all over the internet. So I would love to hear from you if you're going to plan on joining us for the read-along. We're letting you know really early because people are starting to make and think about their goals for next year and the things that they would like to accomplish in their reading lives. So if this is something that's been weighing heavy on your heart, like it has been for me, join us for Lord of the Read-Along, and we look forward to chatting with you about these books, and I love chatting with you about anything down in the comments below, so let me know if you've read them, what you think, if you want to join in or not, that's fine. Let's talk in the comments below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Goodreads, Instagram, all that stuff, and all the information you need will be in the description box below, and I will be talking to you in another video very soon. Bye.